Hi, this is Maria, and in this video I'm going to show you how to apply emotional freedom techniques, also known as tapping, EFT. So there are a variety of applications of this wonderful tool, and it has been shown to be very effective in decreasing stress, activating the parasympathetic response in the body, and allowing you to be more at ease, mindful, and at peace. And so today I'm going to guide you in how to apply clinical EFT. Clinical EFT is the one form of EFT that has been researched, and we have lots of evidence showing the effectiveness, including brain scans and MRIs. So the first step is to acknowledge where you're at, meaning you want to identify a problem that you might be having, something that is creating stress in your life, something that might be creating fear or anxiety or worry in your life. You identify the problem, and then you do something called a setup statement, which means you identify the problem and you add an acceptance statement. So for instance, if you're struggling with a stressful relationship, you identify the problem, you notice how it feels in your body, the stress related to that relationship. Okay, it's not blaming the other person so much as identifying what's going on in your body. So this is why it's called a cognitive somatic technique. The somatic is in the body. The mind activates the feelings in the body. So the setup statement is acknowledging the problem and then an acceptance statement. And we start by tapping on the side of the hand. So that's the first spot you tap on, and you make the setup statement. Even though I have this problem, I accept myself. Even though I have this stressful problem in my life, I deeply and completely accept myself. And if you have difficulty accepting yourself, you can say, even though I have this problem, I accept that I have this problem. So the more specific you can be, the more effective this will be. Identify the problem. In your mind's eye, maybe see the person that is stressing you out or the circumstance that is stressing you out. The more you can focus in on it, the more you can notice how that feels in your body, and the more effective this will be. So once you identify the problem, you want to actually put it on a scale of 0 to 10. It's a SUDS scale, subjective units of distress. So maybe this problem is stressing you out a lot and it's like a 9 or a 10. Or maybe it's not stressing you out all that much. Maybe it's a 4 or a 5. If it's not stressing you out, then you want to do this with something that feels more stressful. Not because I want to make you feel uncomfortable, but because you want to eliminate the stress and see the effectiveness of this technique. So, tune into a problem, notice how it feels in your body, notice the stress response. You can write down how stressful that feels. It's really good to identify where it is on the SUD scale so you can see a shift. So let's begin. Find the problem that is stressing you out. The setup statement. Even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this stressful problem, I deeply and completely accept myself. Next comes the reminder statement. So the reminder statement is to focus on the problem. So we start tapping on the eyebrow, just where the hair of the eyebrow begins, and tuning into the problem, this problem. So in your mind's eye, maybe noticing what the problem triggers in you. Maybe there are emotions that come up. Maybe there's fear and there's anger and there's worry. Whatever comes up, that's all energy. This is what moves the energy. This problem, take a deep breath in and let it go. The side of the eye is the next point. This problem. And just notice how it feels. Tune into your body and notice how it feels in your body. No judgment, just an observation. Underneath the eye, this problem. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Notice how you feel in your body. There's no right and wrong way to feel. It's just acknowledging and being curious about the way your body responds to this. The next point is the top of the lip. This problem. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And in your mind's eye, you might want to even close your eyes and tune into the problem. Notice how that feels. Notice the energy that comes up for you. We're actually allowing the energy to start to flow. When we're releasing the blockages in the flow of energy, the energy will flow. The emotions will often shift and change, maybe even bring up more emotion. It allows the emotion to flow. It's not putting emotion there. It's actually allowing the emotion to come up when you think about the stressful problem. Crease of the chin. This problem. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And the collarbone, just where the bone sticks up, right underneath that little indentation. Staying with your breath, breathing in and letting go. This problem. And then the next point is underneath the arm. This problem. Come back to the top of the head. Take a deep breath in and let it go. This problem. Then release your hand. Tune into your body. Tune into the problem. Look at your SUDS level. Did it change? Did it go lower? Did it get bigger? It can often get bigger because sometimes we minimize how we're feeling. It might have activated some other stress that you were not even aware of. So we bring our attention to our bodies and we acknowledge the stress. And as you do that, you allow it to move through you. Wherever you're at on the scale, you can keep tapping until the number on the SUDS scale gets lower and lower. Now, you might have some cognition, an awareness that this problem is maybe related to a wound or a problem. So often, if you're stressed out about a person that is current in your life, it might be related to a relationship that you had earlier on, maybe a relationship with a parent, maybe a relationship with a significant person. So you want to stay with this problem and then you can go to that other problem that is really getting triggered or stimulated in the moment. So you go through those points. It's starting with the setup statement, identifying the problem. Even though I have this problem that's stressing me out, I deeply and completely accept myself. The reminder phrase, this problem, this problem, this problem. And go at your own pace, making sure that you're breathing in and out at each point. This problem, this problem, this problem. Underneath the arm, this problem, top of the head. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Once that number starts going down, I'd like you to identify what it would feel like to have this resolved. This is where we start to shift into the solution. So even though I have this problem with this person that's stressing me out, I want to feel at peace. Even though I have this problem with this person that is stressing me out, wouldn't it be nice to feel at peace? Even though I have this problem, wouldn't it be nice to have peace around this? And then you go through the points with the reminder phrase, peace. Wouldn't it be nice to feel peace? And as you're tapping, tuning into an experience of peace. What does that look like and what does that feel like to have peace in your body? Maybe in your mind's eye, you can bring yourself to a place that activates a feeling of peace. Wouldn't it be nice to be at peace? You're identifying what it is that you are longing for, what it is that you are desiring, and you're going through all the points. Peace. Peace. I often will use the third eye as well. You can add that in if you like. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Peace. The side of the eye, even more peace. Peace. So tuning in to peace. Take your mind off the problem. Identify with the solution. What is it that you're longing for? Peace. On the collarbone, underneath the arm, back to the top of the head. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And bring your hands to your heart. Take another breath in and let it go. Tuning into peace. Notice how peace feels in your body. Now go back to the initial problem and notice if anything has changed. Maybe you have identified a solution. Maybe you're at peace with it and you don't even have to do anything about it. Or maybe it's an opportunity to release some deeper emotions. This will allow you the mindfulness to explore deeper. When we're in reactive mode and we're triggered, it's often because it's touching a sore spot within us. As you address it with compassion and curiosity, you can get to the core of what's getting triggered in the moment. Peace is a wonderful solution. Maybe you're longing for something else. Maybe you're longing for satisfaction or gratification or purpose. You're tuning into what it is that you are desiring, and then you are doing the round, tapping on that. So I hope this is helpful. This is just a toe in the amazing healing properties of this cognitive somatic technique, emotional freedom techniques. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the link below. If you want to explore how this process and this practice can allow you to go deeper into healing some deep wounding, I'd be happy to chat with you. You can book a free strategy call with me, and I can learn more about what you are struggling with and how I might help you, hold space for you, help you to apply this technique and more to resolve your wounding, your stress in your life, so that you can be happy, joyful, and at peace. So as always, keep on taking good care of yourself, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Bye now.